What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Clark Palo, aka YKP, whatever you want to call me. I'm back with another banger YouTube video. Hey man, look, I broke my chain, so we're on a little chain. So if you see the little chain, don't become one of them niggas that's gonna start talking shit. But anyway, today, bro, I almost said a story time. It's not a story time, bro. Nah. This is the video we're doing today. So look, bro, if you don't know where that's from, you know what I'm saying, you don't watch enough reaction videos, but for real. So look, bro, shout out DJ Ghost. We're doing a reaction video today, man. Today we are reacting to a soft white underbelly, and we are going to be reacting to a sex addict, bro. I know this video looks a little bit different. We're doing it a little bit different. I'm just trying something different. If you appreciate it, let me know. If not, let me know. But I've been wanting to do videos, like personally, while I get this loaded up, I've been wanting to do videos where I go out, bro, and just do some crazy shit, and I want to go, you know what I'm saying, like, I want to do videos. I know y'all want to see videos with females and shit. Like I know y'all want that. Like I know, but I can't, bro, because of my legs. So I'm bringing y'all the reaction content while I can. So I started watching this video, and when I started watching this video, I was like, dude, this shit is so funny, and I'm a YouTuber. I can't not react to this. Like I watched the first 2 minutes, and I was like, bro, this is. I cannot believe people have not seen it. Like people aren't seeing this. This is crazy to me. So, but yeah, man. If you sitting here thinking, bro, I'm about to watch a sex addict. Oh, and mind you, I don't know if I already said this, because I don't know if I did, but the green screen, my first time, let me know if the position is fucked or not. Should be good. If you don't want it to be green screen, I can have it like this too, and you can just see my face. And I don't know if my face is blurry or not. Let me fix this.
Diamond, where you from originally? Where do you grow up?
I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, bro, we're reacting to a sex addict. So if you think you're a sex addict, bro, this girl, she thinks she more.
He was in and out of prison. He was always on the streets, you know, hustling, because we didn't have much money growing up. So, I mean, that was about it. But, I mean, I grew up with the motive to, like, get money, hustle by any means, and do what I gotta do. So
Where do you think you got that from?
That just means being a hoe.
North side.
But you had good parents.
Yeah, but, you know, at the same time, when you don't have money, that's what makes the motive to, like, I gotta do this, that, and the third. And I remember growing up, we would rob drug dealers, we would car hop cars. I mean, we would take it as far as my brother, he would even rob the hostess truck because we didn't have any groceries in the house, and he had to get us groceries.
So was it your brother that kind of led you into the streets?
I guess in a sense, it was more like a team effort, you know what I mean? But I got out of the streets, and so did he, so, you know.
Bro, what? What?
So.
Yep.
I don't want to pause the video all the time, but what?
And
I had to say that because I watched this part. This is where I stopped.
I'm actually in college, so I got my GED, and I went to college. Like I just started college like a year ago.
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
But your GED means you didn't really continue with school.
No, like high school was way too much drama. I was way more focused on like partying. At the time, doing Molly, ecstasy, LSD. I was very into drugs in high school. So, like, school was the last thing. School was just, like, a place for me to go, like, talk about, oh, my God, that party last weekend. It was crazy. And it just wasn't me. And when I turned 18, they can no longer arrest you for truancy. And I was just like, I'm out of here. There was nothing for me left there.
You describe yourself as a sex addict.
Yes. I do describe myself as a sex addict, and I'm not like most sex addicts that people see, you know, they think, oh, she's probably fucked like 100 people, all types of people. No, I'm very conservative. A small circle.
But you like sex?
I like sex all the time. I like all type of men. I like all types of dicks. I don't discriminate.
Bro,
you know?
she just contradicted herself, my nigga. You just said you didn't like all dicks.
So, it's something, sex addiction is something that I felt like saved my life because in a sense, when I was younger, I would do drugs and I would, you know, at first I was addicted to Molly. Then I was addicted to LSD, which you can't really even be addicted to that. It was more of just a mindset that I like this. I want to get high all the time. I want to do this. And, you know, the fun started running out. And, you know, I could feel my brain slowly deteriorating. So I started to gamble to get my high because everybody likes a little adrenaline. They like a little rush. You know what I'm saying? And I started gambling, and the money started to run real dry with that. So I had to step back from the casino, and I had to think of something that was free. I mean, at the time when I was on drugs, I was dating a drug dealer, so my drugs were free. But once I'm out of the trap and not dating him anymore, how was I supposed to support my lifestyle? You know what I'm saying? So that's when sex addiction came about. It's free, it's easy, and it gives you kind of like a euphoric feel, just like you would get from everything else.
Are all these addictions interchangeable?
Oh, definitely. You can interchange any addiction. And it's almost better to, a lot of people want to focus on like, I gotta quit this, I gotta quit this. Don't quit it, replace it.
Do something maybe healthier?
Yeah, do something maybe healthier, more affordable. And,
more affordable?
Even actually, the first time I had sex, it was actually due to my addiction because, I was 13 and I was addicted to cigarettes and I was on kick.
Bro, I be putting that shit. I know I don't even got a lot of time to keep pausing it because my camera doesn't have as much storage as the video, but I be thinking about that, bro. Like, I was wilding at 13. I just be like, damn, bro, like, my little cousins and stuff that are like that age, like, it's like, fuck no, like, y'all could never, I would never let y'all, like, be out there being bad kids. It's just crazy. Like, once you get a little bit older, it's crazy, like, once you put it in perspective, like, how young you really were in life.
And I was in these group chats for smokers. It was like single smokers and stuff like that. So I was talking to men on there, and I found a guy, and I lost my virginity for a carton of Newport menthols. So, and I actually...
Bitch, you're a prostitute. Like, that is literally a clinical definition of prostitution. Like, that... You sell your body you use your body and you get something out of it.
I really liked
right?
him at the time. He was a really good guy.
You know what I'm trying to say, bro? You sold it.
And so rather than having all kinds of random partners, you're just more...
I'm more focused on the ones that been there because they know me. They know what I like,
and
you know?
You like sex how often?
I like sex every day. I want to wake up to it.
Well, I think a lot of people probably have sex every day.
Multiple times a day?
Okay.
Come on now.
You could make money at this.
Yeah, you can, like,
as a female.
Yeah, I always thought about being a prostitute, but then I was always like, I don't know, like, diseases, and then, like, honestly, I'm way too lazy, and I feel like I like to, like...
Bitch, do you hear her reasoning for not being a prostitute? Is not anything positive, my nigga. It's nothing about, the disease, but I'm too lazy, my nigga. Like, that means if it was a little bit easier, you just be cool with it. Like, that's... But did you not hear what she said earlier, my nigga, about not wanting to be ran through?
Like, you at least got to take me out to dinner first. I'm not an easy date, like, at least. And I feel like, well, prostitution is good because you get the money up front and it's great. I'm all for transactional sex, but it's just too much drama for me.
I just never heard that perspective, bro.
I am working. I got a bunch of different hustles going on.
Okay. So it's not like you had any traumatic event in your childhood?
No, that's the thing is a lot of people want to assume that addictions and bad habits come from traumatic things that happen in, your childhood, which like a lot of the times it is. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the other times it's that people, for one, it's not even an emotional thing. They just like to party. And that's what it kind of came down for me. I wasn't doing drugs because I was depressed. I wanted to party. I wanted to do, I want to have a good time. That was it. And that's what it makes it kind of like tricky when when you like talk to somebody else with addiction, because there's a lot of people that really, really go through a lot of things, and that's why they are the way they are. And me, when it came to my addiction, it all just came down to that sole factor. I want to turn up.
Is it just adrenaline?
It's the adrenaline. It's the feeling, I'm an adrenaline junkie, like I have an addictive personality. I can get addicted to anything. And that's the same with every other person. I mean, a lot of average people, they're quick to judge somebody because, they're addicted to this and they're addicted to that. But average people drink coffee every day. Do I judge them for their addiction? Average people drink water. Do we want to call that an addiction? I think, like, addiction...
What did this bitch just say, bro? Did she just compare being a prostitute and drinking water, my nigga? I have never in my almost 20 years of living ever in life ever heard that be the argument for why you should not have sex, or why you should not judge someone for being a prostitute, I should say. That is crazy.
Thrown around, it's a little too much.
You could argue that a sex addiction is not necessarily that bad.
It's definitely not that bad. And I think it's something, I think sex should be more embraced. What's wrong with it? Jesus had sex. Mary and Joseph had sex. I mean, even as a Christian, sex is okay, Like, so I feel like anyone, the judgment I see online about it all the time is kind of just like,
bro, them
whoa.
random
And,
online like
the
that. That's
get all the time, it's
crazy.
kinda
Like,
whoa.
is she Mexican?
And I feel like people who are jealous of like prostitutes and stuff like that are probably just mad because their husbands probably slept with a prostitute. So I feel like people in the sex community and like sex workers in general, they just get way too much hate, and it needs to stop.
You've had romantic partner, like steady boyfriends?
Yes, but I'm just not ready to commit, you know? I'm just looking for like Mr. Right. And I do have my partners, my sex partners, but they know like, hey, back it up. It's like, you know, you're not putting a ring on this. You know what I mean? Because them, I love them, but I know they're not the one for me.
What's your favorite kind of guy?
I like Latino, tattoos. I like a man that knows how to, you know, I like a hardworking man. And I do still date guys that are in the trap. I still do like guys like that because I feel like they get me. But that's why, you know, now those might be my sex partners now. But I'm looking for my Mr. Right. And don't get me wrong, I also really do like frat boys and preppy boys and stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't mind me a CEO for marriage. And that's what I'm kind of like aiming more towards right now.
So you're kind of a gold digger.
Not a gold digger, but I am planning on retiring from, you know, just all my addictions soon and just interchanging it with something else, which that addiction would be being a mother. So I want someone who can actually provide for me and be a good man, and I don't have to worry.
You think being a mother would give you the adrenaline kick that you
Yes, because oh my God, like going to like the soccer practices and stuff and just like being like, oh my God, like, I don't know. It's just, I watch videos on YouTube and like moms, like they live such a hectic lifestyle and they always got something going on. So I feel like that could be me.
Hey, okay. All right. It's a little bit respectable at the end, but this bitch just said, I don't want to work. I just want, like... What I'm gonna say that's gonna make a difference?
Like, do you like standard vanilla sex, or do you like?
I look at all different types of ways. You know, I'm definitely not one for threesomes or any of that, which does make it sound more vanilla, but that's just because I don't like to share. I like to be the main center of attention at all times. But I mean, wild stuff. I mean, I like to do everything. It's like I'm not having guys tie me up or nothing like that, though.
And your
this bitch is
partners
freaky.
understand your.
They understand, and like honestly, look at me. They're not going to argue. You know, they just like that. I'm still like, I'm there for them, and it's kind of like I have 4 on rotation right now. So if one's not ready for me in the morning or one's not ready for me in the afternoon, it's like pack it up, goodbye.
So
I'm getting
your
another.
day kind of revolves around getting ready.
Oh, it does. But I can juggle. You know, like the thing about sex is you can have it anywhere, in bathrooms, public places, cars. So if
Bitch,
I
a house.
now,
Like the first one is the house. Why she skip the house? Why she go to the public? Like,
And I'm not assuming that your
his house,
the 4
a hotel, the load, like
advantage of somebody who
public, maybe like
ladies,
bitch.
but
You
do
nasty
you ever feel
bitch.
like you're just kind of being taken advantage of?
Look, they're gonna show the slow image. Oh, of course he put the ad right here, bro.
Hey guys, welcome to Forward.
Shut the
We're
fuck
a new
up.
type of doctor's office that's
I
provide.
bitch, shut up. I'm probably gonna end it there.
I feel like I'm taking advantage of them, to be honest, because I just use and abuse them for sex, and they'll be like, "I love you."
That's a liberating attitude.
Yeah, and you know that's the thing is a lot of people do
What
think that they're
can
like,
you
"Oh my
do?
God, that girl, she's just taking advantage of for sex." But if I'm telling these men I don't want nothing to do with you besides sex, then we are, you know, I'm really taking advantage of them because they're like, "I love you, I want something more," and I'm like, "Back it up."
What do you think addictions stem from? I mean, why are you such an adrenaline junkie?
I don't know. I just think it's a type of people's personalities. You know, like you said earlier, addiction can stem from trauma. Addiction can stem from this. But to me, my addiction makes me happy. So I know a lot of people out here doing heroin. Their addiction makes them happy.
Hey, at
so
least
why
you happy,
change
man.
it? Why quit it if it makes you happy?
Whoa, this bitch got no advice to be a mom.
Describe yourself as happy.
This bitch just said, if you're doing meth and it make you happy, just do it. Why don't you just do it? It just make you
And
happy.
I set boundaries for
This
what
bitch
I
is not
want.
ready to be a mother.
So
Ethically or
You ever feel
clinically.
lonely?
I don't feel lonely because if I felt lonely, I would just call one of the 4 in rotation and say, "Come cuddle."
And that's,
Look
that's
at the
satisfying.
fucking
Yeah,
drip to the bone,
Can't cuddle, I'm
nigga.
good.
You ain't never seen a silver crusted
biggest
diamond golfed fucking Uggs, nigga.
My biggest
You ain't
fear-
never seen a diamond golf, diamond glazed,
It's like, I don't know.
two-tone ribeye steak,
What
cankle
about
fucking
guys who
blizzard
are
stomping fucking Uggs, nigga.
Oh, don't get on Tinder. Oh, come on. Sex is the most accessible. That's why,
Especially for a female.
yeah, especially for a female, sex is so accessible. I mean, just get on Tinder real quick. And that has never happened before. They know. I might as well just put them all in a group chat and we should start making a schedule at this point.
Do you think if you
crazy.
fell in love with somebody and you were going to settle down, you'd be able to be monogamous?
Oh, 100%. But they would have to be on the same level as me. Because I used to take 5 days off a month when I'm menstruating. But one of my men who's in rotation, he's a freak. He doesn't care. So I don't even take days off now. So I need a guy that, it's not even like, oh, he has to be a sex addict or anything. Because I'm just asking for a couple times a day. I'm not asking for anything crazy. And I'm asking specifically in the morning because it's like my coffee. So.
It's your coffee.
Yeah.
And
I'm literally flabbergasted at this bitch, bro.
I mean, I guess you could say, but I know most of them.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I feel like everybody in general is a sex addict. Everybody gets horny.
Yeah, you could be right. You could be right.
You could be right. You could be right. You tell him, Mark.
I don't have any regrets because with everything that I've done and did in my life, I feel like it's made me who I am today. And you're nothing without trials and tribulations, so.
And what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your...
The most important lesson I learned is never give up, Always chase your dreams and don't let, people try to put you in a corner. They used to call me EBT baby because I was on food stamps and they said I would never amount to nothing. Well, I have an Amex now, so I did amount to something.
Do you get a lot of judgment from your friends?
No, I mean, honestly, they're just haters. Anyone who hates on me for having sex, probably needs to get laid themselves, to be honest.
That's respect. That's respect.